one.
How many pictures are on Yelp? You pull up all these pictures and you're like, oh, that's the dessert you're eating? All right, so that's the candle? Okay, that's the same candle. I know where that.
45 minutes to an hour.
45 minutes to an hour. Wait, can you run that long? No offense.
That's how I got married, dog. You know, first date, bro.
Was that what you did?
Yeah, my first date with her.
And look at
I think a guy's more comfortable being alone than a girl, but I mean, that's a whole nother
think so?
I think.
Welcome to the Men Don't Know podcast. I'm the man of many friends, your host, the creator, Chris Boone. And here on the podcast, we talk with a bunch of guys. We ask a bunch of women questions over wine and cocktails. Whether you're listening to us on Google Play, iHeartRadio, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, SoundCloud, Pandora, YouTube, or you downloaded that Men Don't Know podcast app, I cannot thank y'all enough. Merch store is open as always. Hit me up on Instagram at Men Don't Know, Twitter at Men Don't Know 1. Shoot me an email on... Damn, I fucked it all up, boy.
Okay.
Instagram at Men Don't Know, Twitter at Men Don't Know 1. Shoot me an email, Chris at mendontknow.com, or hop on the mendontknow.com website. Shoot me a message. Oh, my guy. Little stumble at the beginning, but we are back. How we living?
It's all right. That's all right. We're good. How are you?
Man, question of the day. Let's get back to it and ask men now. Who is more misleading, men or women?
Oh, wow.
Let's call my boy B up and get him
Who is the
on
bigger
phone.
liar?
I mean, I didn't say that. What I'm saying is misleading. Two different things, Coy.
That's misleading in itself.
I mean, men lie, women lie. Oop, wrong one. There he is.
Yo.
What's good, man? How we living?
All right.
I'm here with Coy. Coy, say what's up, B.
What's up, man?
What is that? Alarm coming.
Huh?
Say I can hear it.
Hold up.
Hold on one
my
second.
bad. My phone.
Oh, it's
All right,
his
go
phone. He has an alarm.
My bad.
Yeah, it's his phone. Yeah, alarm. All right. So, my guy, question of the day. We had a bunch of we had a woman on. Coy, you good?
Yep.
All right. We had a woman on. Now I wanted to have a guy on and ask him this question: who is more misleading, men or women, in the dating atmosphere?
Fucking women.
Wait, I mean,
don't you want to think about that answer?
yeah.
I don't have to think about that one.
I mean, okay. Okay. I'm here to play devil's advocate. Nah, I'm here for the ladies. I'm here for the ladies.
Okay.
Hey, on Jeopardy, they give you a full minute to think about your final answer.
Yeah.
You want that full?
Yeah.
Not with me.
Okay.
Give me 1 second.
Okay. Tell me why you feel, in your opinion, women are more misleading than men.
Because they don't know what they want.
Yeah, but isn't it true? A lot of men say that they don't know what they want right now. I don't know.
No, because the men don't get into men don't go into dating the dating world without a game plan.
Okay.
Women just date because just fucking date. They don't date with intention. More men date with intention nowadays than they were back in the day.
No matter what the intention is.
I mean,
yeah. So
okay. Go ahead.
like to me, like one of the biggest things that I have issues with now with like in the dating game with females is that everybody's just playing this game. Like they don't have a game plan when they go into like even with dating apps. Like
Okay.
they just want to see what options they have, right?
Mm-hmm.
So like even with the options, the thing is, it's like, are you really trying to get know this guy as a whole, as a person, or are you just trying to get a date for the night? You know what I'm saying? Like y'all can attest to that, like how many freaking dates I've gone through, and it's just like a one and done. There's just like a date they want for the freaking Saturday night or Friday night, but they don't really have the intention of actually trying to get to know the person. I mean, well, on the other end, like with the guy is going into the date in, like getting the flowers, being chivalrous and all that. So all the thing the girl has to do is show up and actually fucking pay attention. No.
Okay, wait. Okay, wait. Let me.
I know, here comes the devil's advocate. Let's go.
Okay. You're saying that now.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not. Were you always like this, dating with intention? Were you always looking for Mrs. Right?
If I was looking for somebody, yes.
Okay.
If I'm dating, like back in the day when you're younger, you don't date with an intention of wanting to get in a relationship.
Okay.
You're just,
cool.
You're just playing the field. You're just
Cool.
doing whatever, right?
Okay.
But then when you get to a certain age, like, our age, I think we only go out based on like wanting to see something with that person. Like we're not, you know what I'm saying? We're not just dating just so I can fucking spend you $200 for the fucking day and be done with. No, fuck that. I want my return on my investment if I'm gonna go take you out on a date.
ROI.
Yeah, I want the ROI. Like
I hear
that's
you.
it's all a business transaction. I don't care what anybody fucking says. Any dating situation, anything that you're doing with couples that are doing there, it's a business transaction.
I don't want to say it's a business transaction because. Okay, my question is
not a business transaction.
I don't think so.
You don't think so?
I don't think so. Depending on how you're dating and who you're dating, I think a lot of questions. I feel like maybe the questions aren't being asked the right way, or a lot of people are alluding to other questions and are just trying to, if you're dating to marry and you're dating to spend a lifetime with somebody, are you? Many of things.
Let me ask you this. Let me ask you this. So if you're talking to a girl,
100%,
you have some kind of idea in your mind.
Absolutely.
Okay, I can see myself with this girl.
Absolutely.
Am I right or wrong? Right. So you ask for this girl. You ask this girl out. You go on a date 100%. And etc. And then you're being chivalrous. You're being the man.
Mm-hmm.
You're doing your thing, right?
Mm-hmm.
So you're presenting yourself out there
100%.
to like intentionally be with this person or try to see some future with this person.
Right. Okay. But
wait. I don't feel the same in the women's perspective in a way. Like I feel like they're in the more of like, oh, what can this guy provide for me, and what can the next guy provide for me? If that's not available, then I'm not gonna be fucking. I'm not even gonna like.
Right. Oh, I
even like give the idea of like wanting to date you.
And I'm hearing and I'm understanding that what you're saying.
Mm-hmm.
My thing is, for me personally, not anybody else, just for me personally. When I'm asking a woman out, it's because you know what, we have a great time and I want to enjoy your time in public and see if because you know what, I'm not gonna lie, there are times where I go out and I'm like, wow, it's not kind of how I thought this was gonna go, but I had a great time.
Okay, but what was your original intention of going out with the person? Is it to go out on a date just because you wanted to hang out with on a fucking Saturday night, or did you actually see yourself with that person that you can see a future with? Is that the reason?
I couldn't say I could see myself with anybody until I meet them, sit down, have those conversations with them. So yes, I feel like it is. It took me 40 years to know me and who I really am, let alone I can't sit down with a girl for a night and figure out even if she's the one. But I will tell you this. But I will tell you. Wait. I'm not done yet. I will tell you this though. I tell people like before even we get to the date, like there's some non-negotiable questions I ask, so I'm not getting misled. And then after that, then it's like, okay, well, hey, let's do this. I'm doing something and I'm saying, are you free? Because I want to do this, is because I want to do this by myself. But I am more or less wouldn't mind taking you along this journey because we've had great conversation already. So it's already going to be a win-win, even if it doesn't work out. I go into dates, I guess, a little bit more different than men do. A lot of
okay. So you're going into the date in the sense of, all right, look, I'm going to do this without you or not. But if you show up and you hang out with me, if it works out, it works out. But if it doesn't, you know what? Hey, I'm cool with it, right?
Cool.
Yeah.
Cool.
Tell me that after you spent about $20,000 on dates.
But
then come talk to me.
No.
But you ain't never seen that ROI, baby.
Yeah, exactly.
But
exactly.
Okay. B.
All right.
What I'm saying
so
is, go ahead.
My thing is, like, when I go on a date, I'm not going to take you or even consider going on a date with you if I don't see any potential with you.
Right.
right?
Okay.
That you get that vibe from conversation prior to going on a date. So back in the day, I used to fucking like, all right, hey, you meet the girl on fucking Tuesday. Hey, let's go out Saturday. You never even gave any time to like get to know the person in that 3 days because you're so
that's your
focused on
fault.
going on that date. What?
So that's your fault.
But that's what I'm trying to tell you. That was the younger version.
Okay.
Is what
Okay.
I'm trying
Okay.
to tell you.
Okay.
So I'm in a whole
we
different
gotta,
world.
but we gotta chop down that 20K then, because you was out there young gunning. That don't count.
I mean, we all were young.
But what I'm saying, we all were younger. But what I'm saying is, before I like, let's say 30. Well, let's see. I'm 43, so 3 years ago. So 20,
I'm trying to tell you, all you gotta do. Hey, B. Let me explain something to you. I can fix this whole problem right now.
How?
This whole problem right now, B.
Buy my course after we log on.
What's the
I
fixable
literally
situation
fucking
here?
hate Coy right now. That who
Tune in if you want.
Who fucking invited this guy? Tune in to my course.
Hold on, can I step
So
in?
wait, hold on. Let me say something.
Yeah, for sure.
I will say this.
Yeah.
How many relationships have I had that are solid that's for a long time, right?
Any relationship you got in was?
Yeah, any relation that I got in with, I've gone a long time,
100%,
right?
100%. No questions asked about that.
No questions asked. That's because I took time with them to get to know the person prior to actually having to go out with them all the time, right?
Yes.
What I see with you,
Yeah.
in an example position, you go on way too many dates, way too fast, not to getting to know the person because you're.
Let me explain something to you, bro. Let me explain something.
Listen.
Go ahead. I'm
Wait,
listening.
listen. Before let me talk.
Uh-huh.
So for you to get to know the person, you have to physically see the person, and that's who you are.
100%.
But then, if you look at it, how many girlfriends have you had in your life?
Quite a few.
Okay, how many relationships have I had in my life? I would say 4.
Okay.
4 relationships.
Okay.
All right, there are 7, 6, 1, 1. That's the 4 relationships I've ever had in my life, since the age of 17.
Okay.
All right, those are there's a 7-year, a 6-year, and 2 1 years, right?
Okay.
So what I'm saying is those lasted that way because it took me a while to get to know the person. I took my time with them, and etc.
Yeah.
So you going through them like left and right, pop, 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 pop. Like, all right, you're not good, cool. Next one, you're not good, good. So you have so many under your belt, right? So to me,
I would call it reps, but you can call it whatever.
Okay,
you want.
reps, fine. Reps. Like
legends are
you
built.
don't put your
legends are built by reps.
Right, I got you. Yeah, that's that's why Kobe Bryant was the best at what he did, right? Because that motherfucker was, he was doing his craft, right? So what are you crafting right here by going on all these dates?
Knowledge and understanding, building character within myself to be able to listen, to understand.
Is there tolerance that you build on these? Like, okay, I've heard this before. I don't want no part of it.
Yeah, but you see my exits are quicker.
Yeah, that's what
that's what I'm saying. My quicker exit. Yeah.
Your exits are quicker, but they're expensive as exits.
I mean.
Okay, so hold on. Let me
I don't put no real value on money. So I put value on experience.
Let me ask you guys this: on the dating with intent thing.
Yeah.
As we get older, how do we find out the intention without going out if we don't really want to go out? You know what I mean? Like you just said, if we go out and find out the intention is bad, and it costs you. So how do we?
Right. My first question, Koy, is it's always going to be this: like, are you dating with the intention to actually date? Right.
Yes, but is that what you're saying in your head, or you're actually saying it to her?
No, I'm actually asking her. Asking her.
Okay.
Right. I get to the point because I don't want to and my money.
Okay, so you're getting to the point before you actually see her.
Oh, 100%, bro. Like that's the process that I go through. Like, so if I see any moment of that, like, she's just playing the field. If she doesn't, my thing is like, if I'm talking to a girl and the girl isn't communicating with me, like very, very
clear,
not clearly, Koy, but more like if let's say you're talking to the girl and then you have a good conversation day 1. And then day 2 comes, great conversation. Day 3 comes, great conversation. And then all of a sudden, ghost time, right? 2-3 days ghost time. So those are red flags for me, okay? Because, to me, if you're interested in one person and your intention is to date that person, then you shouldn't have any problem but to put your focus and energy on one basket, right? And that's how I am. So if I know that I'm gonna have a solid relationship with this person, I'm gonna put all my effort into that person. But I feel like women don't play the same way.
No, but that's just with you though.
But I think what he's trying to say is the first, second, and third conversation was so good. Then the fourth one is ghost. Is that misleading? The first three, you know,
100%.
That's the topic we're on.
But I mean, I don't know if it's misleading or if,
I mean, she could have been playing the field and having first, second, third conversations with 5 guys at the same time.
Trying to figure out who.
But then you might hit her with
and that's where you're going with the filtering, right? That's why you're going through, those conversations. So like, I would say this, like, I was having a conversation with this girl for like the last 2 days. Everything was good, and then all of a sudden, she asked me a question and I said, it's like, do you want to hear the whole story? And she was like, okay, yeah. I was like, but I was at work and I was like, all right, I'm at work right now, but I will message you in 30 minutes. Message her in 30 minutes. I haven't heard it in 2 days. So, you see what I'm saying? Like what is
Maybe
going on?
Maybe she didn't like the message. Maybe she read it and didn't like
the message?
I don't know. Did you read
There's no message to not like. She's the one who was asking me what my story was, what my life story was.
Yeah.
So, like, I was like, all right, it's a long story. Like, let me know when, like, I'll text you in 30 minutes. It's like, so I texted her, boom. I haven't heard her in 2 days. So, right then and there, I was like, all right, now I don't even have any interest in you anymore.
Like, according to you, she should have been like, oh, okay, hey, sorry about yesterday. About
exactly.
That story. About that
Thank
story.
Thank you. Very simple, bro. Very simple. All you have to do is like, hey, I got busy last night. I'm so sorry. Hey, can you tell me your story? Are you free right now? Boom. Easy job done. But you know what? Now we're in this fucking game going on, right? Like, what do we do now? Like, hey, am I going to continue to message her? Am I going to cut my losses with this situation? I'm like, I don't know how to have a loss. I'm not cutting any loss.
Let me hold on. Let me manage your dating app profile.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm just saying that.
Guy's gonna crank it up to 78 years, the youngest.
Yeah. Remember, you're the one who said I should go for older women, and that's how that worked out.
I mean. You did it one time. Like,
I needed only one time. I was enough.
All right, man. We got to go, Doug. I'll let you go, Doug.
Right.
We can talk forever.
All
right,
bro.
Yeah, I know we can.
All right, no, later. I mean, Boggs had his own opinion.
I mean, listen, if he's putting a dollar amount on how much he spent and he's tired of it, it's understandable.
100%.
He's talking for a lot of guys out
100%,
there.
100%.
But a lot of guys
100%.
won't have the gulls to be like, that's why I asked earlier to ask, what are your intentions before even going out? Some guys will just be like, fuck it, I'm just going to go out just to get out. Yeah. Just to,
And there's nothing wrong with that either.
Yeah.
That's the thing. Like, he prefaced me because I like to go out. If I'm bored, I want to go out.
I get it.
And if I want to go out and I can call someone up to go out, like, let me explain something to you. Ain't nothing like, sitting on the other side of a table of a woman having great conversation and drinks.
And what he was saying earlier about running and gunning, that's true. Because when I was younger, like he said, you meet a girl on Tuesday, go out Saturday. I don't even care to talk with them during that week.
Yeah, 100%.
Next time I talk to you, I don't want to text a bunch of stuff. Hey, we going out? Cool. I'll know what I'm in for when I'm there.
100%.
Now as you get older, you don't want to waste no time.
Hey, now your shooter's got to start. So don't be mad. I like to put up shots when I get out. I'll put up shots. Rather put up shots. You want to know why? In life, all we have is the moments we have. You either going to create a story or a memory, or you're not. And that's okay, but you got to pick one.
For sure.
Enjoy the time you have or wonder what you could be doing with the time you have. Sometimes building a bond and a friendship and you're having a great time is worth its weight in gold. It just depends on how you look at it.
That's right.
And what you're willing, I always tell people, I said, the same life you complain about is somebody's life they begging to have too. So,
And And the same life exactly. The same life you want is somebody be like, I don't want that.
I tell people all the time, I speak to a lot of people in a lot of different areas in their life, in class and stuff like that. They are very envious of me and you, Coy, because of the fact that we could spend so much time and hang out and drink and do this. Wow. You know, they do have an exorbitant amount of, you know, value and money, but they can't do this. And we get to do it every day. So, all right. First and foremost, I want to thank everybody for listening. Whether you listen to it on Google Play, iHeartRadio, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, SoundCloud, Pandora, YouTube, or you downloaded that Men Don't Know podcast app, I can't thank y'all enough. Merch store is open as always, but hit me up on Instagram at Men Don't Know, Twitter at MenDon'tKnow1. Shoot me an email, Chris at MenDon'tKnow.com, or hop on the MenDon'tKnow.com website and shoot me a message. Coy, my guy, we are out.
How many pictures are on Yelp?